So in another video, we learned that the quality of my life is entirely dependent on the quality of my biological cells. Then what are the most important things that my cell needs in order to survive and to thrive? And I'm going to tell you that this whole thing is about your cellular health and energy. My health, my energy levels, my weight loss, my weight is all ideal, and my energy level is high because my cells are healthy, or at least they're on their way to becoming healthy. So the billion-dollar questions then are, how do I get them healthy, and how do I keep them healthy? What is it that they need the most in order to survive and to thrive? Well, here are 4 things that every cell needs in order to be healthy. The first thing is obvious. It needs oxygen. Oxygen is the source of all energy in the body. This energy drives all the metabolic processes in the body, like absorption, elimination, respiration, circulation, digestion. Without oxygen, obviously, the cells will die. The second thing is also obvious. The cell needs water. Water is the most abundant source in the body, substance in the body. Did you know that we're at 70% water? Inside your cell specifically, water is used to break down substances as a way of processing chemical reactions and allows things to be passed along through osmosis. And it really can't do any of these processes without water. And to put things into perspective, you know, how important is oxygen and water compared to food? Which is important. I know, I like my food too. Just think of how long you would survive without oxygen. Typically, the answer given by doctors is 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes at the most, if you can hold your breath for a long time. Think about that. Without oxygen, you're going to die in about 3 minutes. How fast would you die if you had to go without water? Well, typically people die in about 5 days if they don't get water. So how long can you go without food? Well, people have said that you can go as long as 4 to 6 weeks without food. Yeah, as long as you have oxygen and water. So think about it. If you don't have oxygen, you die in about 3 minutes. If you don't have water, you die in about 5 days. So what does that tell you about cellular health? Well, it tells us that our cells need oxygen and water. The need for oxygen and water in our cells is huge. All right, so the third thing that cells need to be able to do is eliminate their own waste. I know, it's kind of gross. When cells are processing things and manifesting energy and doing all the stuff they do, they eliminate waste products. If they don't have a way to get that stuff out of the cell, then the cells become full of their own stuff, you know? And they become toxic with their own waste. Yeah, gross. Well, good thing is the body has the lymphatic system to eliminate waste throughout the body. And it's interesting that this lymphatic system, you know, it doesn't have a pump like the heart. It works like the blood system, except that it doesn't have a heart to pump stuff out. But we'll discuss on another video how to improve your lymphatic system, just as you can your cardiovascular system. So this way you can make sure you're really pumping out and helping those cells eliminate their waste. The fourth thing a cell needs to be in order to be healthy is a healthy, neutral environment to live in. What I mean by this is if our bodies remain acidic from the foods we eat, it will cause our cells to rot. We need to give our cells a less acidic, more neutral, like pH level, neutral environment to live in, or they will just become deformed, disempowered, they won't communicate properly, they'll rupture, and eventually they'll just die. This need to neutralize the acidic environment that our cells live in is going to play a huge role in your weight loss and in your energy gains. So on every video I do about losing weight and gaining energy, we're going to focus on at least one of these 4 essential strategies to a healthy cell and a healthy, more energized you. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, it is nice. It's going to be great. And until I see you again, live with energy.